Got some Lions news for you on this Friday, and in today's video, we're going to be talking about Tracy Walker cleared. Yahoo! We're going to get into that. Jameson Williams drops. Is there concerns there? Sam LaPorta has signed his deal, and PFF throwing a lot of love towards Kalif Raymond. But before we get into today's video, if you're a fan of the Detroit Lions and you're not subscribed, I don't really get it. Make sure you hit that subscribe button because we talk all things Detroit Lions news and rumors, in-season, off-season, free agency, NFL draft, live watch parties, live shows, and all of that lovely stuff. Let's go. We got some good news for you folks today, and that is Tracy Walker is cleared for training camp. The guy is good to go, and the Lions' health with players that were injured last year or players that we got in as rookies is much better than it was last year. We're talking about everybody is healthy. Hendon Hooker looking good. Tracy Walker here cleared. You got Romeo Okwara good to go. Charles Harris, Joshua Pascal, Jameson Williams coming into this training camp. The Lions players are healthy as can be. Now, we did have Malcolm Rodriguez and David Montgomery that didn't participate in OTAs and Minicamp, but they said they're good to go. It was just a precautionary thing. So, yay for all the injuries for the Detroit Lions. Knock on wood, Tracy Walker is the latest one. Cannot wait to watch him in training camp. So, I got a question for you really quick. Is Tracy Walker going to be a starter for the whole 2023 NFL season, or will he end up being a backup? Let me know in the comments below. Put S for starter or B for backup. Let me know in the comments section. Let's go ahead and get and talk about Jameson Williams now. There's been a lot of talk about his off season with getting suspended and giving money to kids and all some other stuff, but the issues that we've seen in OTAs and Minicamp was not that. It was more of drops. And the Detroit Lions coaching staff want to fix his drops for sure. And Antoine Randall L. was specifically talking about that, fixing this man's drop. He says, we do it after practice, do it before practice, and really at the end of the day, it's the intent of it. How am I catching the certain situation? That's what it comes down to. It's going to look like that a little bit because we're working on a couple of things to help him from that standpoint, but he knows how to catch the ball. Continue on here. Just from a whole character deal, man, you've got to go and be who you're going to be. You really got to be a silent noise to the media people for sure, because if you spit in the wrong way, they're going to write about it, and that's just part of it. He understands that, and he's going to get better at that. Continues on, I don't have to motivate him when it comes to the ball. He loves the game, and he wants to be better and works at it. And here we go. Now he can actually get those physical reps. He's running those routes, and now he can figure out, oh, that's what it is the coach was talking about. That's why we can't get extra move and toughest routes because of the timing. Those are the things he's trying to get, and he's getting better as we go. And 100%, folks, I am with Antoine Randall L. here on pretty much everything that he just stated. A lot of quality information that he gave there, and when he talked about if the media says, or if he does something, they spit the wrong way, he's going to come at it 100%. He talks about they're trying to fix the drops. Absolutely. When you're trying to learn your routes and you're trying to think about things, you generally screw up the easy things. That's a part of the game. That's what happens when you're trying to understand, oh, I got to do this, oh, I got to do that. Guess what? You're thinking too much, and you'd make the ball drop. He's just got to get more practice in with Jared Goff, understanding the routes, understanding the connection, and once he gets that in there, once all of that comes through, Jameson Williams will catch the ball, and he'll become a playmaker. Sometimes it takes people to a little bit more time to learn things, more time to understand the game and the play. Not everybody has the same brain power, ability to learn things at the same rate. That's just a part of it. That's what happens. And it's okay that nobody has the exact same concept of how they're going to get in there and wreck the game. That's just the way it is. So he'll get in there and get it done. I'm not worried about it. Also, the Detroit Lions has officially signed rookie tight end Sam LaPorta to a 4-year deal of $9.465 million with a $3.884 million signing bonus with $7.825 million guaranteed. That is damn good to have him under contract. Right now, the Detroit Lions only have 2 players not under contract that are rookies, and that is Brian Branch and Jahmyr Gibbs. Once those guys get signed, the Detroit Lions will have all of their players signed, and that's good for the Detroit Lions for sure. So good that he's signed here. He's going to be a big part of this offense. You can't really tell when you look at his stats last year because when he was in Iowa, the Iowa offense absolutely was balls butt cheeks. So he played in 12 games, 657 yards, 58 receptions, and 1 touchdown. It doesn't mean he sucks. It doesn't mean he's not going to be a big part of it. What he did last year means nothing. Why? Because in OTAs and Minicamp, Sam LaPorta has been balling out. Him and Jared Goff are on that connection. They are connected together. They're getting it done, making plays, wreaking havoc, and Jack Campbell's even having a hard time covering Sam LaPorta. Jack Campbell's having a hard time, able to cover the young tight end. Same with Alex Anzalone and everybody else. Why? Because he's damn good with his routes, and he's a damn good player. And that's what comes with when you get drafted by Brad Holmes. Just everything seems to be good. So I got a question for you. How many touchdowns will Sam LaPorta have in 2023? 0 touchdowns through 15. Put a number in the comments section. I'm curious to see what you think below. Continue on here. There has been some praise going around from, at least for me and some other content creators like my friend AG from Spirit of Detroit podcast. And that is my man Khalif Raymond here. Khalif Raymond, wide receiver. And I've given this one a 4 logos because this guy deserves more praise that he's getting. Khalif Raymond is just an absolutely good wide receiver for the Detroit Lions. He's great in his route running. He catches everything that comes his way. He's getting first down. He's absolutely a great piece to the Detroit Lions offense. And if you look at last year, the Hobbit here got 47 receptions for 616 yards, 0 touchdowns, a long of 56. Now, the stats may not blow out at you, but when you talk about Ben Johnson's offense and the amount of weapons that we have that Jared Goff was given, he's thrown a lot of footballs towards Kalif Raymond, and that's damn good. And when you look at what PFF graded him out as, wide screens of minimum of 10 targets, he comes in at number 2, a route running at 86.2 per PFF. That's above Cooper Kupp, just below Deebo Samuel. And that's not a coincidence, because Khalif Raymond has shown on a consistent basis since signed with the Detroit Lions that he is a player to be reckoned with. According to Player Profile, Raymond's 11th among wide receivers in yards per target last year. That's 9.6. He's also 25th in formation adjusted yards per route run at 1.93 and 27th in yards per route, 2.05. He's a sneaky good piece of the Lions offense with 24 of his 47 catches last year, going for a first down, as he also adds for 36 yards on 7 rushing attempts. Khalif Raymond, per PFF, 86.2 grade on his said routes, ahead of Cooper Kupp. One of these things is not like the other, at least in terms of star power. Yes, he doesn't have the big name recognition. That is facts. That's not there. But the Lord of the routes, Khalif Raymond, just make plays. I remember when I went to training camp a couple years ago, we just got Khalif Raymond. I kept seeing the football running all over the field. And I said, wow, that football is always getting caught. You could barely tell because Khalif Raymond's really small, so it just looked like the football's running. But every time Jared Goff threw the football to Khalif Raymond, he would catch it, and he was smoking fools. And I said, we have something in Kalif Raymond. We have something in this guy. Yes, he's small. Yes, he's not a big name. Yes, he's not the most dominating force that you see on the field. But damn it, this guy gets open. He catches everything that comes his way. He's fast. He's a kick return and punt returner who makes plays, deadly in the punt return, scored a touchdown for the Lions last year. Khalif Raymond is a baller for the Detroit Lions. And I absolutely do appreciate PFF, someone giving love to this guy. Now, it's funny when it's seen fan side to say surprising that he is this. It's not surprising to me. Because if you watch the game and you watch the players on the field, Khalif Raymond is always the one getting it done. He's never the one that's screwing up. He's always getting it done for Jared Goff. Big plays, he can do it. The bomb he did for the Green Bay Packers and the final week of the game, nearly scored a touchdown. That was Khalif Raymond catching that bomb from Jared Goff, the 56-yarder. That was Khalif Raymond. It wasn't Jameson Williams. It wasn't Amon-Ra St. Brown. It wasn't Josh Reynolds. It was Khalif Raymond. The Lord of the Routes, the Hobbit of the Lions, the guy, all he does is get it done. So I appreciate it that he's getting love, as he should be, because he is just a baller. Folks, we're dropping videos every single day here, mailbag videos, live streams. That's what we do on this channel. And make sure you go ahead and hit that notification bell. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. That's what it's all about, folks, so you don't miss out on the latest news rumors regarding our beloved Detroit Lions.